You are stranded on a desert island, all right, and you only get one companion, and it is a lady, and she's going to be half mermaid. But which part do you want to be the fish, the top half or the bottom half? And why? You got to explain why for sure. And OMG.
Well,
All
what
right.
kind of fish?
She's stranded with a lady.
It's a big old like carp mouth just flopping around.
Okay, so here's my thing. It's like I was growing my hair out because I wanted to be like a mermaid. Like I know it sounds funny, but like I recently cut 9 inches off my hair, so it was getting like close. Mermaid hair goes like to like right here. I'm sorry to be like.
She's trying to get the subs right there. She's like, right here is where the subs are at.
You know what? That's not what I meant. Like I want mermaid hair, so I like mermaids. I want the fins where they're supposed to be.
For your companion? Not you, your companion. Somebody
I know.
you're going to spend
Why
time
would
with.
I want a normal, like a non-normal mermaid?
Okay, say it's a guy though for you. All right. So
Are you asking? Like I couldn't.
he can have a fish bottom half or a fish top half. He's a merman.
Is he hot?
Yeah, it's a merman.
Yeah, he's like ripped, but only the half that's like.
It's either O'Hapel's top or O'Hapel's bottom.
Is this a sex question?
Depends on how you take it. I mean, it could be.
Well, what benefits do you have from having a top half of a fish?
Well, I feel like.
The half like cuts off like right below your belly button. So.
I mean,
if you want a little companionship, if you know what I'm saying.
If it was companionship, like, how would I have sex with something that has, like, I'd be like having sex with something that was mainly fish.
Yeah, you'd have his big old fish face up in your face.
It's mainly fish both ways.
Think like Magikarp, just like.
That's like bestiality, isn't that like illegal?
I don't know. Anything goes when you're on a desert island.
What's that? If you're on a stranded island.
I'd rather have a merman, a regular fucking mermaid man, and
All right.
Barnacle Boy.
She'll go with the like talking companionship, which is what we'd expect out of the female half of this call.
Well, I don't want to be a hoe. Like, yeah, I'm in it for the dick. What?
All right,
We all
what
know
about
it's
you,
true,
Josh?
Yeah, I would definitely want, the top half to be normal. So, I mean, you're going to be on that island for a long time. You got to be able to talk to this person. You got to be able to, have someone to be there, I mean, and they got a mouth for, other needs, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh!
Well, one thing that I think it was Wings of Redemption on PKA pointed out is that fish mouth, man. Just saying, all right?
Oh, jeez.
So top half, all right, I got that. Mike Raz, what you got?
I'll say that the top half is normal, and the bottom half is a fish. Just so I have someone to talk to while I'm sitting on the island forever and ever and ever. And also,
Who's gonna be the douche that says, "Yeah, dude, I want," one of you has to say it. I think it's gonna be
fishtail,
Sneeko.
maybe.
It's Sneeko.
hold hands
I know.
and swim away with the fish because it's got a tail and it can swim.
That's a good call. All right, Sneeko, what's up?
I would take the top half mostly because I'd probably not know how to kill anything, and I'd rather eat a top half of a fish than a bottom half of a human, or no, a bottom half of a fish.
Wait, so you're gonna eat your companion?
He would eat his companion.
That's a lot of meat. That can last you like 2 weeks.
What you're saying is you're gonna eat your companion?
That's
Yes.
a lot of meat. Oh my.
That's a lot of food that I probably won't be able to get. I'd probably be like trying to throw down coconuts. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to kill fish without anything there. What am I gonna make a fishing rod out of? Like
Sticks.
So Sneeko's going
How are you
cannibal
gonna reel
style.
it in? You don't know. I don't know how to do any of that. I think you're gonna die either way. And then even if you have a companion, they're gonna want food too. Then you gotta argue with them. They're probably gonna kill you eventually. You're gonna want to kill it and eat all the food you can get.
So if you get the fish top half, that way you don't have to like look at them as a human when you're slaughtering them brutally.
And then it's more. You're more eating a fish, and plus human legs probably taste better than. I hear it tastes like veal. So.
Ew.
Alrighty. I guess that's one take on it. All right. What about Ryan?
I would definitely take the top half as being normal. Plus, she would probably be able to hunt food for me out in the ocean, being a very good swimmer.
Yeah. Yep. That's a major consideration. It seems is food acquisition. I don't know why. That's somehow how we've centered it in.
Because, no, you need food. You can survive without sex, like, barely.
Yeah.
I mean, you can kind of function without it, but I
I'd
mean,
really
if you
like
have
to,
food, then you can't have sex because you're starving like an Ethiopian child or something.
And I'd really like to have somebody to socialize with and not go insane.
That's good.
Yeah, see, this is why you guys spend most of your time gaming, is because you're not assholes. That's why you have no friends. Like, I'm just throwing it out there. People.
I guess I would take top half human just because, I don't know, something about like the fish heads, just that mouth just freaks me out, those eyes and everything. And it would just be like can you just imagine it running around? It seems like it'd be top heavy, like falling over all the time. And it's just like falling over all these tree limbs and stuff while I'm trying to hunt, and I couldn't handle that. Plus, it would be nice to have some companionship as well. So I guess I go human top half, I suppose.
So is that unanimous or?
Oh no, Sneeko.
No, Sneeko.
I
Sneeko's
last second
the one
changed my
outlier.
answer, if you'll recall, just saying.
Well, I mean, if you have a bottom half of a mermaid, a bottom half fish, how is it gonna do anything? You're just gonna flop around the whole time. You can't.
It's gonna look pretty,
swim away.
okay?
You're on an
God!
island. Why would you want something that's gonna swim away? We can't stay on the earth. It
It's a
can't.
merman. He's a
So you're
merman.
just gonna sit there on the grass and talk to it while it's floating in the water?
You know
Sounds
what?
like-
You know what, Sneeko?
He can crawl up to you like a zombie without legs.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Swim in the
Just flop
water.
around the hay.
It sounds like Sneeko has abandonment issues.
Word.
He's like,
run from
if it's got
me?
a fish half, it's gonna leave me, and then I'll be all alone.
Well, yeah, it is. It's what else is it gonna do? Just wait in the earth to talk
It
to you?
doesn't have the fish brain. It has the human brain.
Because if it
doesn't
has
know
a
not
bottom
to
half
run
fish,
away.
it has the one escape route. It can go. It doesn't have to stay in the island with you.
I don't
Just
know what to say
on a
about this
boat?
anymore.
You're still in the. I'm taking this too far.
Alrighty. I don't know. Actually, I guess I didn't ask this beforehand, but Josh, are you married or anything? Do you have a wife, girlfriend, any of that?
No. I started to go down that road, and it didn't work out. So now
Uh-huh.
I am single, and I'm enjoying
Yeah.
it. So I don't know. I'd like to. I don't know. Kind of sounds crazy, but I like to keep it that way. For a little while.
Yes. Oh,
I like the
preach,
single
buddy,
life.
Preach.
Yep.
I think that's the important part, especially for like when it's not a full-time job or anything, is that it is important to like not neglect the other parts of your life, because I'm not sure if I'll ever reach something like Josh's level on here where he's got 26,000 subs or whatever.
Yeah, you
Like,
will.
that's
totally
pretty-
will.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with that. And I want to say real quick too about this too is, I know for smaller YouTubers that is definitely one of the biggest challenges is just finding the time to do YouTube. And that in the beginning that was definitely a challenge for me. And like you get what you put in. Real good advice out there is, the more effort you put into YouTube, obviously the better you're gonna do. That's when my YouTube really started getting big, is when I started to get extremely serious and just started putting hours and hours into it every day, like 8 to 10 hours every day doing YouTube. I know that may sound crazy, but the more effort you put in, the more it's gonna go. But like you said, O'Haple too, you can't neglect the rest of your life too. Everyone's got stuff they gotta do in life, and you gotta pay attention to that also. Maybe that's something I need to work on a little more myself, as not spending so much time gaming in YouTube, but
Cool, man. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could it's like a time thing a little bit, that I might reach it if I stick with it another year or two. But partly it's like I'm not counting on it, I guess. I'm not counting on I'm like blowing up on YouTube and ever making it a full-time job. At least as long as I'm a student, because it's not a full-time job if you're going to school too. But yeah, I think we've all found pretty good success on YouTube. I think one of the hardest parts is getting over that hump. I think Josh
What?
mentioned.
What did you
yeah, exactly.
Like you,
caught
or
that.
actually, I guess was it Josh or Ryan? I don't even remember. But one of you guys was saying that you see like the same names on YouTube searches over and over and over again. And, like in the Call of Duty community, you're looking at Tmartn and Drifter over and over and over again.
Yep.
And those guys are cool. Like I'm fine with them. I like Drifter a lot. But
Fuck Tmartn. Don't get me started. You just got me started. Fuck that shit. Living in Iowa City, trying to act like fucking towny, yuppie looking ass. No. And I'm not just salty because we live in the same. He lives in my town. My town. Just so we're fucking clear. I let him live here.
Someone call Keemstar drama alert.
Hey, hold
Yeah, I
on.
know,
Match.
Shots fired.
Drama
Your
alert, drama
Kinoko
alert.
week